I might be able to actually share something from a very unusual lens. I'm a hospice physician, and I realize that what we do a lot of times is that as somebody's going through that type of health disaster, that there's grieving, there's not ignorance, and just desperation to reach out for help. And that's what I do for a living. And then when I'm a victim in this situation, it's been a really interesting perspective I've had to watch the Red Cross in action. So on February 14th, Valentine's Day, my wife was at home. She had just come back from exercise. She went upstairs and saw a fire about that large. First thing is we had just changed our smoke alarms, which was really good, but that was just pure flames at the beginning, and so the alarms triggered maybe about 30 seconds later. And the first lesson was to realize, as you folks teach, is besides making sure your fire alarms are up to date, is practice with your fire extinguishers. And so she was fiddling around with that because it was a new one. You actually got to take off some of the wrapping and other stuff. You can just pull the ring out. And she realized, this is crazy, I better leave. And within 10 minutes, it became a major fire that quickly destroyed the master bedroom where it originated with. And as much as we're so grateful for the quick response of the firemen to come over, the video said that Red Cross are not first responders. First of all, I was extremely surprised how fast they came. Someone had mentioned, would you want the Red Cross involved? And at first I said, no, we probably wouldn't qualify for money. I don't know if I want one extra resource just to confuse me with all the other things that were to happen. And now I can see as a victim that while you're watching the fire being fought, it really is surreal. You don't know what's going to come next, and your thoughts are all muddled and everything. One thing in hospice we teach people that just your very presence makes such a difference in a disaster. And so I finally said, okay, we'll get the Red Cross. There's nothing to lose in this situation. So number one, I was so impressed by how fast they came because, I mean, there's investigators, there's firemen, there's policemen, all kinds of people that come, but the Red Cross was there so fast, I almost didn't recognize who they were. I figured, oh, this must be another first responder. No, it was the Red Cross that was there. And what to me was really impressive as a hospice physician who deals with health disasters is to see that, okay, the stereotypes I had of the Red Cross is that, okay, they'll provide you with some money, they'll provide you with shelter if you need it, they'll provide you with basic food and clothing for the short term. But to see the compassion and just the warmth, and then the system that the Red Cross has for isolated non-mass disasters such as these, where actually there's more than one person that comes. There's a system of follow-up phone calls to be sure how you are, and they truly follow up on that was, to me, really, really remarkable. There really is a system, and I thought to myself, wait, we kind of do this for hospice, but we're paid. And to see that volunteers can do this in a way that Red Cross is structured so well and organized, it's one thing to have passion and compassion, but you can actually stumble over each other and try to do the work. But to see how organized and efficient the Red Cross is in a disaster situation was really eye-opening for me. And so I'm here because but when I was asked if I would be willing to speak, I said absolutely. There's so much that I learned from what Red Cross does, and this is just my way of giving back by a testimony. Thank you.
Thank you.